morning, friends. So today I thought that we would do a little cabin tour. It has been quite some time since we've done a cabin tour, and I know a lot of people just kind of want to see how we're living in this little tiny house. It's I always say 380 square feet, but David keeps telling me it's 375 square feet. And he says, but that's okay. 5 feet isn't that much difference. I'm like, I'm 5 foot tall. It's a lot of difference. It would be like not having me. So anyway, I will show you around our little minimalist cabin in our simple life. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you what we have here. This is the cabin. You can see behind me. That's all of it. What we're going to do is we're going to go up the stairs, up the loft, and I'll start up there. Okay, so this is the front door, and here's stairs to go up to the loft. So you see they end at the wall. So it is interesting. You just have to step off the side. These are temporary stairs, which means, you know, temporary. They've been there as long as we've been here. It's been at like 3 years. So you know how temporary it goes. So anyway, we're going to go upstairs, up these stairs. And you'll notice we have a gap. This is the lower loft and the upper loft. And I can feel the heat coming up through here as the wood stove's going. And that's why we have this gap here. So this is the sleeping loft. It's got our bed, and we could stand up in the middle, but we have the bed there, so we have to we can't stand on the sides. We have to kind of bend over. And we burned this floor with a propane torch before we put insulation in the walls and whatnot. And then I did a poly on top of it. And so I think it turned out really pretty. I like the natural wood, and with it just burnt is really cool. So anyway, this is my side, and these are my clothes. That box there actually has makeup and things like that in it. And then these are my clothing. And I have a few things up there. There's a mirror over there. Painting that was painted by someone I know. And then this macrame thing was made by someone I know. So all the things that we do have, and that painting there is also from someone we know. So all the things we own have meaning to them. We don't just have random art or random things. They all have meaning. It says Walmart basket. I did not steal that. That actually, it was at the shop. That's our laundry basket. It's not very big. And that's about a week's worth of laundry so far. So I'll go probably 2 weeks before I do laundry. But anyhows, and this is David's side. And yeah, he just has clothes there. And then this is the dog's bed. That's Maddie's bed. And that's it for the sleeping loft. We have one light right here. And that's it. And then here we have some books and a DVD player and my projector and David's flag from retirement. On this side of the room, I make sure I don't fall down the hole. So this is what the hole looks like. So anyway, there's some hanging clothes, mostly our jackets and things there. Underneath there's some storage. We have there's packs and some winter gear and some boots and whatnot. And this is David's desk area. All that stuff. That trunk has memorabilia, photos, all that sort of stuff in there. These boxes have my craft stuff in it, like my Christmas crafts and stuff. If you'll see my Christmas videos, that's what's in those. And then some books and stuff up here. And those are our plants growing. And this side is my art cart. I do painting. In there are all my canvases, and then these are my paints and brushes and whatnots. The printer, my books and desk things here. And this is also another trunk that has my pictures and memorabilia things in it. And yeah, this is a thing that I made for all of my siblings this year. And so I have one. I made these Life is Better with grandkids. And then these are all my grandkids. And so this is the office side of the room, but this side gets a little cluttered on occasion, just because we have so much stuff going on in there. When we turn around, and this is the sleeping loft. There's that gap. And this floor, I actually hand painted this floor. It looks like stone, but it's just painted plywood. You can see the ridges in the plywood. It's very rough plywood, and I just painted it like stone. And that stone right there, that's mine and David's stone. It's the heart stone. And so, yep, we still have insulation up here. We've got half of the loft has the vapor barrier, and the rest does not. And so under this board, this long board, this unscrews so that this piece can come out, so that that mattress can go through that hole, because it's never going to fit through that hole. And then over here, this board, see, it's a little bit different here. This board unscrews and makes the stairwell wider so we can bring trunks and furniture and whatnot up here. So when we put all this up here, we thought about it, because we knew that we may someday have to take it out. So when I wake up in the morning, this is the stairs I have to go down. And David goes down backwards, because when you get to a certain point, you're running into the floor above you. And he's much taller than I am. So when I come down the stairs, I am barely missing. But I don't have to even duck. So we come down the stairs, and we have storage up in the rafters, because it's a space to keep things. This is David's uniform, suit, military uniform is in there, or suit. His suit is in there. And so under the stairs, we've got some tool storage, and then we've got this little table. We're not really using it right now, but it's something that my brother made for my mom, and it used to be a lamp, and the lamp quit working. So I took the top off, and I put this on it and made it into a table. And so I don't want to get rid of it, because it's not only something that my brother made and he passed away, it's also something that my mother had and she passed away. So I'm just keeping the little table for whatever reasons. I'm just not ready to part with it yet. And then this blue jug is Maddie's water, and that's her bowl. Here we have the couch. This is our only place to sit down here. This is underneath the stair. And then we have the wood stove. And it is getting hot in here. Let me turn this down. And normally, if you watch our videos, you know that there's usually a bucket right there, and this is where Maddie eats. I forgot. I took the bucket and fed her when we stayed overnight somewhere, and I forgot the bucket. So that is a borrowed bowl, and we borrowed some food. But anyway, behind the stove there we have, that's paper to burn, to start fires, tools to clean out the ash. our kindling basket, our fire torch, and wood. So that's our wood fireplace. And this metal deals up here so I can set pans and stuff on there and they don't burn the bottoms of the pans. And this is our island, which if you've seen our videos, this rolls around. I can put it anywhere I want. Oh, that island can go anywhere we want. These are our stools. They just pop down, pop back up, and are stored there to stay out of the way. And then there's the fold-out table, so we can use the table and the chairs. We normally just use the table here and sit on the couch. Or if we don't need very much space, we'll use a stool and put our plate on a stool and sit on the couch. And then there's the trash and whatnot. And then this is our little kitchen. Up there we have some cookbooks. This is our plates and bowls. We have 2 plates, 2 bowls. That's our silverware. We have a coffee grinder up there. These are our coffee cups. There's measuring spoons. This is our napkins. We don't use paper towels or paper products. We just use these napkins and throw them in the laundry. That's for my flowers. The little cutting board, that was my mom's. This is a cast iron cook stove that I had, my sister-in-law and I had got for my mom when we went on vacation somewhere. And when my mom passed away, I brought it here. And it always reminds me of my mom because when I was younger, she only cooked on a wood stove. That's the only thing we had. And I have another little one right here that my brother had gotten me for my birthday at one time. And it's just a little tiny thing, but it keeps our can opener. This is our can opener. And we always know where it's at when it's in there. And there's our knives. They're all on magnets hanging in the windowsill. This is how I do dishes. It's a hole in the cabinet. This is a cutting board that someone made me. And then these are, this is under the sink. Storage. That's mostly canned, empty jars. This one is our only, the top thing is all coffee. And this is our canned storage. We have some chicken and tuna and some salmon, some soup, coconut oil, and our 2 pots, and we have our popcorn pot. And that is it for food storage. And if you'll notice, all of these cabinet tops are all not connected. Each cabinet has its own top and it's not connected. And if you also notice, none of them are connected to the wall. And I can put these cabinets anywhere I want. They're not connected to the floor or the wall. So I can rearrange this kitchen anytime I want. There's no plumbing, obviously. I can put the sink anywhere I want. So a lot of times when this goes out in the summer, and we don't use this very often in the summer, I'll actually put some of the kitchen on this side of the room and just change things up because I can. So this is the kitchen. That's our water. I'm going to turn this. We push this button and out comes water. And it's on a pulley system up there and tied off down there. And these are just patio lights, and there's quite a few of them that are out. So we are going to be replacing those lights before winter for sure. I think I counted like 16 of them that are out, but they've been up there for a couple years. Okay, so back to the kitchen. area. This is our stove. This is a stove out of our RV. We took the stove out. We don't use the RV, so we took this out, and we have this little tiny oven. And when we pull this out, and look down in there, there's the propane tank to run the stove. And it's inside this box. So that's how we use that. And then we have, David built this cabinet, and then this is our little spice rack. And we built it specifically for these jars, and it's nailed, screwed to the top of the cabinet. And then this is just a decorative pole. It's just sitting there. It's just a tree in the house. And I got a skillet and a hot pad, and yeah, it just sits there. And then this is our hot kettle. This is used mostly for doing dishes. I use this one for coffee. And then there's the tea. And this is another cutting board that someone gave us, but I don't use it as a cutting board because it's too beautiful. All those beautiful hardwoods. So it holds our tea. This is the refrigerator. Not a lot in there. We have cheeses. Second shelf is all meats. We have eggs, some veggies, bacon fat, bacon grease and mayo. That is our fridge. And then this cabinet here, the bottom is hats and gloves. It says hiking stuff, paperwork, a basket of catch-all, all the stuff. This is compost. And of course, that's the big TV, because that's the TV we had in the big house, and there was no sense in buying a new one when we had a TV. So yes, we have this ginormous TV in here. This is our charging station for the telephones, and we have a drone, we have a GoPro, we have all the things are over here. This is all a charging station, and the keys, and the coats, and the shoes, and the boots, all that. And this is where the electricity comes in, and it goes to there, and up there, and that's it. There's no electricity anywhere in any of these walls, only right here. And we don't want that much electricity. There's an old lantern hanging there, which we do use when the power goes out. This is our bathroom station. This cabinet has overflow soaps and vitamins, and then toothpaste, toilet paper, and we have soap, hand and face washing station. So that's it for the bathroom station. There we have some laundry soap. My cover holder hanging there. This is the front door. We don't have the fridge we have a little grocery list on there, but to put all the magnets and all the things, our door is metal. So we use it to keep all of our notes and things, all the whatnot things. And that's that. And we do have this. Down there is the root cellar. Let me turn on a light. We have about 4 steps to go down. This is our egg basket. We usually keep our eggs right there in that basket. Gotta go down here. Okay, here we have some foam insulation. Some appliances. That is our automatic hot water heater for a shower in the summer. Over in that far corner is Christmas stuff. This is some canned goods. It's all canned stuff, and some overflow groceries. Emergency, we have tuna and rice and beans. And these are all empty jars. Pot, there's a big pot that is full of lids, an assortment of lids. We have jars, we have overflow trash bags and Reynolds wrap, stuff like that. That's just an empty tub. So that's it for down here, and it is right at about 40 degrees or so down here. So it's kind of cool. It keeps things cool. This is our electricity. It runs inside the cabin. Our outlets are not in the wall, they're on the outside of the wall. And so our flashlights are magnetic. Perfect place for them. And let's see, we have more outside. If we look on this side, we just have some outdoor storage. Have some dirt, propane, that one's full. Extra water jug. There's some wood. We're running low on the wood. There's the wood shed. And way over there, that's where the chickens are, chicken coop. If you walk around this way, you come over here. Oh, I think the squirrel just jumped out of there. This is the outhouse. It just has a tank underneath. Has all the tissue stored in the wall. Window. This is the shower for summertime. The hot water heater goes on this wall, and the shower head goes up there, and the stump does not stay in here. We move the stump, and this goes up on the top to keep some of the heat in when we're showering, but the snow knocked it down. And there's our towel rack, and there's a little shelf for the bathroom. So that's it. That's our little cabin. And we love being here, and we love our minimalist little life. We're becoming more and more minimalist as we go. Just trying to own less and less and be free from material things. And so we live this simple, minimal life in this little cabin by choice, so that we can pay off our debt and be able to do more things. So we live simple so that basically we can go at any time we want, and we can go hiking, we can go on vacation. Pretty much we can do anything that we can think of that we want to do, because it doesn't take us a lot of money to live. So that's it. I hope that you liked our little home tour, and that you will come back and see more about how we live in our little cabin. Until next time.